right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Grant behind the line. It's Johnson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Knight. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short catch to a tight end here.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We'll try the ground game here with Raymond. And the Trojans keep the football on the move.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has in running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
They'll try the right here. It's hard running there through the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. The shotgun, handoff inside. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, USC, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Knight. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon. Aren't you taught set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring it down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. And you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Sticking with the running game. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Powers through. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Knight. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the run, it's Haynes. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
With the catch, it's Haynes. Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And third and short, try to pick it up on the ground. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Gives it to the back. Inside the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks come to the line to set a first set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Entering the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder.
Who's in the clear? That's the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep again. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment before this critical down. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw. It's Knight. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, USC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in their semifinal game.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment. adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it deep, and that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught and catch made way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. As a design quarterback keeper, they'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's really lean. It's Haynes. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A change of direction. You bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bring it out. It's Tuggle. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this round? Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tactic under the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the
Ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
boy, does a nice job here as a safety of this sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And that will give them the lead now. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PG is good to go up by a touchdown, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
kick to that up.
Deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So second down after the incompletion. Breaks free. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quarterback's got it on the option. Good pitching. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Trojans will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. They're trying to run it with the option. He's got room to run. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, he beats the defense with his legs and his speed, but also with his mind. Does a nice job of coming down the line, reading the defense, making the decision to keep the ball, and then finding that lane to pick up those great yards.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Across midfield, inside the 40.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here's the handoff. Breaks it open space. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The ground on the move. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense. That linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. We'll try it again here. And the quarterback keeps it here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bring it out. It's Tuggle. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quick. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. They went way up to grab that.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away with a running game.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And they've got the returner Corral.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead.
this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically.